in partnership with CommSec.
Joining us from CommSec is Tom Piotrowski. Tom, good morning to you. Are we just hanging tight until this employment data drops tomorrow?
Kenny, it's a good observation. So yes, we are hanging tight for a number of reasons, including the employment figures tomorrow, but equally so, tonight's inflation figures at the consumer level in the United States are going to be a marquee event for the markets. It all turns around this relentless rise that we have seen in long-term interest rates over the course of the last couple of weeks. The anticipation of inflation coming from the Trump administration's new policies is very much front of mind for investors. So this has been a factor that's really been the main catalyst for markets over the course of the last couple of weeks. So to that end, last night we actually got a reprieve in terms of the first iteration of those inflation reports. Factory or producer inflation in the United States in the last month of December came in below the market's expectations. The underlying pace of producer inflation at 3.5%, Kenny, was well below what the market was looking for. So that at least allowed the interest rate side of things to stabilise. You've got a 10-year government bond trading at around 4.8% at the moment. So if those inflation numbers tonight pass muster, that will at least create a ceiling for rates, and it'll give stocks some room to move, and they can focus, for example, on the company earnings season, which is coming up. So having said all of that, we've got the S&P 500 up by 1/3% at the moment, the NASDAQ up by around 0.2%. Both of those indices were lower a couple of hours ago, so they've shown some pluck to be able to recover. As far as various companies or sectors, we've seen materials stocks do reasonably well in US trade, so that bodes well for the local market. Eli Lilly shares are down by 6%. They missed the number with their revenue target for the first quarter in terms of their estimates, Kenny, but the performance of their weight loss drugs, Zepbound and Mounjaro, have been fingered as being underperformers in terms of that revenue contribution. So other weight loss drug makers have been under pressure in the last day. The futures are pointing to an improvement for the ASX 200, up by 0.1%.
Love your work, Tom. Thank you.